November 1930. A chilling headline ignited fear across Canada. Village of the Dead. An entire community had vanished. This was the remote wilderness of Angikuni Lake, a vast and desolate landscape, home to a small Eskimo tribe. Hunter Joe LaBelle, a frequent visitor, sought shelter for the night, approaching the normally hospitable village he knew well. A deep, profound stillness hung in the frozen air, broken only by the crunch of his own boots. He saw their tents ahead, with thin trails of smoke rising peacefully, suggesting that life was carrying on inside. But as he walked into the village center, he found it completely deserted. No people, no animals, nothing. Inside the tents, a disturbing sight. Pots of stew were left hanging over extinguished fires, now burnt solid. It was as if an entire village had risen and walked away in the middle of preparing its evening meal. Delicate sewing projects lay abandoned, with ivory needles still threaded, waiting for hands that would never return to them. He then found the villagers' sled dogs tied to their posts, having tragically starved to death beside piles of food. His blood ran cold at the next sight, a freshly opened grave, its sacred ground disturbed and chillingly empty. Terrified by the impossible scene, Joe LaBelle fled through the night to alert the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. The police arrived, confirming the hunter's bizarre story. But their investigation only deepened the horrifying confusion. The most baffling clue was found in the snow itself. There were no footprints leading away from the village. Besides Joe's tracks leading in, the snow was a pristine, undisturbed blanket, sealing the camp from the world. Could they have been attacked? The police found no signs of a struggle, no blood, nothing of value taken. The frozen lake was a sheet of solid ice. The tribe's kayaks and boats remained stored on the shore. Perhaps a sudden decision to migrate? But no one would leave cooking food, vital tools, and warm clothes behind. How could more than 100 men, women, and children be erased from existence without a single trace? With no bodies and no answers, authorities eventually closed the case, marking it forever as unsolved and unexplainable. Decades later, a new theory surfaced. A hunter spoke of strange, glowing objects flying silently over the lake. Alien abduction remains a wild theory, but in a mystery with no earthly clues, people look to the stars.